Welcome to my channel Mini Days. I also blog over at minidays.com, but today I'm going to be showing you how I made this cute little Christmas robin as part of the DIY Mummies Christmas Decor and DIY Challenge.
So I have this plastic egg left over off Easter and I'm just going to use this as the robin's body. I've got a square of cream felt here. I've cut it just smaller than the actual egg, so it doesn't actually wrap around the whole egg, but that's fine. Now the larger end of the egg is going to be the robin's face, so I'm really going to try and glue that on as neat as possible. So I've just used a hot glue gun to go around gluing all this fabric on. Now I've cut out like a bit of an apple shape here. I've shaped it in at the top just for the bird's eyes. Now this is just grey fabric that I found lying around, and I put some PVA glue on and I'm just going to lay it over the top of the egg, concentrating on keeping the face area nice and straight, and then just dab it on until it starts to stick. So I've glued on the top and the back, but not the edges. I've left like the end and the sides loose. And then in the back section, I've used my hot glue gun to glue on 4 little twigs for the bird's tail. So next I'm going to glue on the wings. So I'm just going to make a nick in the fabric here, just so that I can lay the twigs underneath. If there's any extra fabric here on the side, just trim it off, and then your twigs will cover it. So yeah, these are just going to be glued just to show you, just under here. So again, hot glue gun, and then one by one glue on your twigs for your wings. You can put as many on as you want. I've put 4, 5, or 6 on all together. I put 3 on the side here, and then I've poked a few in just so that they weren't all kind of pointing in the same direction. So once you've glued your wings on the side, you can then glue down the little flap of material that you cut up, and that just hides the ends of the twigs. So yeah, I glued a few shorter little pieces of twig and just pushed them in. So that's the wings and the tail done. So next I used a hole punch and some black card to create the eyes. And then I cut out the corner, just like a kind of, I don't know what shape this is, but I cut out a piece this shape. And then rolled it up into a cone shape. Then I put a little bit of glue in just to kind of hold it in position. Then you can easily just trim it down to whatever size you want. So first of all, I attached the eyes. Now I very carefully put a tiny little bit of hot glue onto each eye and then just push them on. You could use PVA glue because it's quite a fiddly bit, but I'm being a bit impatient because I want them dry. That's the eyes on. And the same for the beak. Just put a tiny little bit of glue onto your robin's face. And then push on the beak. Oh, it looks so cute now, it's got a beak. It looks like a bird. So for the final step, I'm going to show you how I made the feet out of paper clips. So I use 4 paper clips for each foot. So basically you just need to open out your paper clip. Do that with 4, like I say, for each foot, and then get some pliers and squash down the wider loop end of the paper clip. So do this on each one. And then next what you're going to do is you're going to just twist the middle of the paper clip up and then straighten out the smaller loop end. So you'll end up with like an L shape. Then next, hold two of them together, and then you're just going to twist the straight edges around each other. You could use pliers or a tool if you find it easier, but it was quite easy to do by hand. Just a little bit fiddly. And then wrap around the third toe, and then the fourth, and then twist one to the back. So that's your actual feet made. Next, we're going to wrap some twine around. Just tie a knot in the twine, and then wrap it on. Now, I found I only needed to really use glue here just to really do the beginning and end parts of each section that I wrapped. The toes were a little bit trickier, so I think it's easiest just to tie a knot through the loop of the paper clip on the end, and then just hold your kind of extra piece of twine back, and then tightly wrap the twine around the toe. And like I say, the hot glue gun really you need just to secure it on the ends. So we're going to just basically glue this little bird onto these feet. So I've put the feet exactly where I want them to be, and I'm going to just put some glue on them and just sit the bird on. I don't want to sit it too far forward. I want it to look a little bit more, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I want it to sit upright. So I've just sat the bird onto the feet. Now that's it, my bird is finished and it's sitting in my Winter Wonderland themed entrance room. I love it, it's so cute. I've just sat on a little branch and it just looks so sweet. I hope you've enjoyed my Christmas robin DIY.